A very good afternoon to all the Vivites. Well, this is the continuous Facebook Live series called Ask the Doctor. The only difference is we have changed the time to 1:30 p.m. So this Facebook Live series is going to continue as the same, but the timing will be 1:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time every afternoon. So a very good morning to all the Vivites, enthusiastic Vivites who have joined this wonderful Ask the Doctor Live series. So this series is going to be broadcasted every afternoon at 1:30 p.m. I hope this point is clear to everyone and everyone has seen the revised poster, the amended poster stating that this live is going to happen at 1:30 p.m. every day. So I hope this point is clear to everyone. A very good afternoon, Mr. Tejesh, Ms. Isha, Mr. Suresh, Mr. Anand, Mr. Sonal. A very good afternoon to Mr. Darshanam, Miss Varalakshmi, Ajay Kumar, Anburaja. A very good afternoon to Mr. Yogesh. A very good afternoon, Mr. Ragind, Shehnaz, Daniel Joseph, Mr. Vinay Kumar. A very good afternoon to all the enthusiastic Vivites. A very good afternoon, Mr. Purti, Mr. Suhasini, Madhavi, Boris. A very good afternoon, Mr. Milind, Mr. Rehmatullah, Mr. Sampat Kumar, Mr. Vivek Gaud. A very good afternoon, Saurabh Aman. Good afternoon, Mr. Pavan Kumar, Koteshwar Rao, Mr. Yadu Warrior, Vivek Gaud. A very good afternoon to all the enthusiastic Vivites. A very good afternoon to people who are watching this wonderful broadcast of Facebook Live series conducted on a regular basis, on a daily basis. I hope your queries are answered, as well as we also anticipate a lot number of queries from your side so that your doubts will be solved, which will help you to promote this product in a very good way, in a wellness kind of a way. That is what we are anticipating. A very good afternoon, Mr. Brahmaya, Mr. Hemraj, Vijaya, Ashok. A very good afternoon, Harish Kumar, Parvati. A good afternoon, Velleppu Venkanna. A good afternoon, Mr. Saujal Vidyanayak, Vasant Kumar. A very good afternoon to all the enthusiastic Vivites. As I've told you, this wonderful Facebook series called as Ask the Doctor is going to be broadcasted every afternoon at 1:30 p.m. every day. So it was actually broadcasted in the morning by 11 o'clock every day. So we are broadcasting it. We have revised the time at 1:30 p.m. in the afternoons so that everybody is okay at this particular point of time. So you might be having your lunch. So along with your lunch or just before your lunch, have a look at this wonderful Facebook Live series. As I previously told you, please do shoot me your questions. So right now, as I start a short topic on this wonderful product, iPulse today. As everyone knows, this is the iPulse day. This wonderful Monday, the starting day of the week is the iPulse day. So I'll be giving you some information on this wonderful product iPulse, followed by your question and answers. So initially, I'll be taking up the last week's questions first. So once I answer the last week questions, I'll be taking up with the current week's questions which my colleagues are collecting right now. I hope you got my point clear. So a very good afternoon to all the Vivites, enthusiastic Vivites who are watching this show. Again, as this is the first program which is conducted in the afternoon, I would like to request you all Vivites to share this particular information that the Facebook Live series will be happening at 1:30 p.m. every afternoon instead of 11:30 or 11 o'clock a.m. in the morning. So the time is shifted to 1:30 p.m. Well, my dear friends, as I've told you, the United States, the briefing will happen exactly at the same time. So which is every Friday night at 10 p.m. Indian Standard Time, which will be around about 11:30 a.m. in the morning, my dear friends. I hope you got my point clear, so that there is no change in the time for US Vivites, that is on Friday. But for all the Indian Vivites, we have changed the time to 1:30 p.m. for your own benefits, my dear friends. So a very good afternoon to all the enthusiastic Vivites who are watching this wonderful show. So let me start this wonderful session of iPulse today. So as I told you, please do share this information. If someone is not watching this broadcast, the live broadcast, always let them know that they need to share this particular broadcast on their watch parties or elsewhere in the social media channels. I hope you got this point clear. So going ahead with this, my dear friends, As I told you, I'll be speaking about a short topic on this wonderful product, iPulse. Today, again, I'll be covering the wonderful concept of immunity as well as iPulse, as well as iPulse as a super brand. This is a very important thing. So, my dear friends, as everyone knows that iPulse is a super brand today. It's a brand by itself today. That is why the reason why it is called a super brand. Technically speaking, it contains wonderful super fruits within this, which is otherwise called as the acai berry and the other berries, which are nothing but the super fruits which are present in our wonderful product iPulse. And this has reached up to the level of a super brand these days. Well, my dear friends, as I told you, all Indus Viva products are frontline immune booster products. Well, iPulse is in the front list. It is actually in the flagship range of this immune boosting products. As you all know that the ingredients which are present in our wonderful and awesome wellness products are immune boosters by nature. So they help you keep your resistance upright so that you will not be able to suffer from any kind of dreadful diseases in the future, my dear friends. I hope you got my point clear. Well, talking about this immunity and COVID-19, this is one such thing which is happening in the world today. Everyone is researching on this wonderful topic of immunity. Well, as I previously told you, we have a concept of wellness basket in the company where each and every immune booster product of Indus Viva has the capability of building resistance inside your human bodies. Automatically, once the resistance is built, automatically your bodies can be protected from all kinds of dreadful diseases in the future, my dear friends. Well, one of the important things which is happening in India today is the detection of the cases are increasing more. At the same point in time, most of the people who are detected with positives are asymptomatic in nature. They don't pose any kind of symptoms inside their bodies. This is a very dangerous thing which is happening. People might look all right, people might seem all right, but the symptoms inside the body is drastically increasing, my dear friends. I hope you got my point clear. So symptoms is one thing that we have to be very careful upon, but these days we are not getting any symptoms, because of which the disease might be spreading as such. But again, I'm trying to tell you the same point. Once you develop your immunity or resistance to the core, automatically your bodies can be protected with all kinds of dreadful diseases in the future, my dear friends. This is what even the scientific publications, this is what even the numerous scientific articles which are published across the world is talking about today, my dear friends. So the important thing, one of the other important thing that I want to speak to you today is, you might be, people might be, seeing the newspapers or reading the news channels or wherever the social media platforms are. Yesterday, one of the important things which appeared on the TV as well as the newspapers is about the launching of an antiviral drug by one of the pharmaceutical companies in India. Who knows? This might be a very good lead as well as a prophylactic product, across the future as well, my dear friends. But some of these things have been happening across the world, especially in the discovering of the vaccines as well as the medicines which can produce your immunity. But one thing I want to tell you, even if these things are launched, my dear friends, the side effects of these products will be too much. This is one thing that everybody needs to know. All these chemical medicines can definitely cause a lot of side effects inside the human body. So, but we have the wonderful products which are 100% natural products with us, which can definitely not cause side effects, but definitely it can have augmented effects. In the sense, it can have additional effects on the human body. So definitely your immunity status can improve, and automatically the people can have resistance against the diseases, viral deadly diseases in the human body as well, my dear friends. I hope you got my point clear. So going ahead, as you all know, iPulse is a wonderful product which is full of antioxidants. Say antioxidants are the things which are the molecules which can enhance the immunity within your bodies. This is very important. Sufficient amount of antioxidants is always important to enhance the immunity inside the body. So that is the reason why your human body has to be equipped with all kinds of antioxidants, and that is the reason why we have this wonderful product with us called as iPulse, which is full of antioxidant elements that most of you know of, which I will be briefing it again right now. So going ahead, my dear friends, always the articles say something like this: your immune system has to be boosted with plant-based antioxidants. Let me repeat this statement again. Your immune system always have to be boosted with plant-based antioxidants. See, the plant-based antioxidants play a very important role in understanding our own physiology. See, stating that synthetic antioxidants may have a lot of side effects. So natural antioxidants not only builds immunity inside your body, but it has associated benefits also. It has a lot of associated benefits like the cardiovascular benefit, the respiratory benefit, the brain health benefit, the heart health benefit, the kidney health benefit, the neurological health benefit. All these things put together, the natural antioxidants are acting in the human body. The need of the hour is always the importance of natural antioxidants and the requirement of such natural antioxidants for the human body. So you don't have to worry about it because we have wonderful products with us which are rich with natural antioxidants which can fulfill your demands, your antioxidant demands within the human body, my dear friends. I hope you got my point clear. We have the equipments, we have the armory of antioxidants with us, especially in the form of a wellness basket, which includes all our products, which are otherwise called as immune boosting products. I hope you got my point clear. So going ahead, as I told you, iPulse has already reached the super brand status in which it contains the wellness of super fruits. Super fruits are different from normal fruits, my dear friends, because super fruits are those which are rich with nutrition. This is very important. Super fruits are always rich with optimum nutrition, whereas other fruits might not have all these nutrition components within them. That is the reason why iPulse is a product which is rich with super fruits, and that is the reason why it is called as a super brand as well, because it has the richness of super fruits as well, my dear friends. Well, super fruits are those nutrient rich fruits which are called as antioxidant fruits, and they have a lot of functional health benefits inside the body. So why are they called as super fruits? They are called as super fruits because they have the functional health benefits within the body. So functional health benefits in the sense it gives you the taste, at the same point of time it gives you enormous holistic health benefits. This is very important. They give you the holistic health benefits, that is the health benefits from the head till the toe. I hope you got my point clear, my dear friends. So going ahead, as you know, the most important superfruit which is present in the product iPulse is the acai berry. Acai berry is scientifically known as Euterpe oleracea, and this is acai berry is exotic fruit which is found only in the Amazon rainforest of the South American continent. It is a very good cardioprotective support ingredient. It is a very good antioxidant for anti-aging support. It has an ORAC score of more than a lakh, which is 1000 times more than that of watermelon. It is also a very important ingredient in destroying the cancer cells. It is a very good immune system support ingredient as well. And it is also one of the components of the space drink AS10, which is developed by the NASA, which is actually given to the astronauts to prevent themselves from radiation or to protect their bodies against harmful ultraviolet radiations of the sun. And in fact, acai berry is one of the dietary supplement fruits which is used as a diet, as a part of their diet for over 60 over a period of time, over many centuries, and more than 60 scientific articles are also present on this wonderful ingredient acai berry, my dear friends. So going ahead, as you all know that antioxidants are always measured by something called as ORAC score, ORAC score. ORAC means it is oxygen radical absorbance capacity score. Normally all antioxidants are measured by ORAC score, and different antioxidant ingredients have different ORAC scores. So in fact, acai berry has an ORAC score of more than, it has more than 1,02,000, that is more than a lakh. And whenever you have the ORAC score for a formulation as such, iPulse 60 ml a day will give you an ORAC score of 7,000. This is always important because a human body requires 5,000 ORAC units of antioxidants on a daily basis as suggested by the World Health Organization. But how do you get this 5,000 ORAC units of antioxidants? Suppose if you consume 3.5 kgs of organically derived fresh fruits a day, you will definitely get 5,000 ORAC units of antioxidants. But is it possible to consume 3.5 kgs of fresh organic fruits in a day? Definitely it is not possible, my dear friends, and that too availability of organic fruits itself is a question. So that is the reason why when you consume 60 ml of iPulse on a daily basis, you will get the antioxidants of more than 7,000 ORAC score. This is very important. The remaining of the antioxidants will be stored in your liver, which will help you protect against all kinds of dreadful diseases in the future, as it enhances the immune boosting power inside your human body, my dear friends. This is how the antioxidants help the human body protect itself against all kinds of dreadful infections in the future. Well, as you all know, the proportion or the ratio of acai berry that is used in our product iPulse is 14%, 14%. Normally, we add acai berry in the form of the freeze dried powder. Freeze dried powder is something like this. We take out the fruits from the acai berry tree, we freeze it to around about minus 80 degrees. After it is freeze to minus 80 degrees, normally what happens, the fruits become rock solid. This particular fruit is then pulverized, or it is grinded to make it into a powder form, and that is exactly called as freeze dried powder, my dear friends. So what is the relevance of this freeze dried powder? The relevance is this: whatever the quality of the fruit which is present in the tree, the same quality of the fruit comes into the product iPulse also. This is exactly called as freeze dried powder. This is how we maintain the quality of the product iPulse, by adding a freeze dried powder, wherein the quality of the fruit which is maintained on the tree is also available in your product. See, this is how the naturalness, the quality of the product is actually maintained. So I hope you got my point clear. So along with this, the iPulse also has the richness of 14 other antioxidant fruits also. So it is a goodness of acai berry. Along with that, it also has a richness of 14 other antioxidant fruits. So apart from this, how does iPulse improve your immunity? As I told you, iPulse is a very important product which contains enormous antioxidants in this. This will increase or boost your natural immunity inside the body. How does it, naturally it enhances the immunity? Is a sense, suppose if your immune system is very weak, normally what happens, your body secretes its own immune boosters, but it is very, very less in quantity. That is the reason why you have to consume some product from outside which can enhance your innate immunity or the natural immunity inside the body. Suppose if you are consuming 60 ml of iPulse in a day, your particular, the ORAC score, you will be getting around 7,000, because of which your immunity, natural immunity which is already present in your body, this can be enhanced. This is a very important thing. What I am trying to repeat again: whenever you consume 60 ml of iPulse in a day, your natural immunity is already present in your body, but that natural immunity is very low because of so many other reasons. So this particular iPulse 60 ml will enhance your natural or the innate immunity, so that your body is well protected against the dreadful diseases. In other words, to say, the free radicals which are liberated inside the human body, the 60 ml of iPulse, exact 60 ml every day if you consume, this particular iPulse can neutralize these free radicals, so that the neutralizing of the free radicals will actually make them less potent, and the spreading of the condition across the body can be retarded. This is what is exactly called as antioxidant and neutralization effect. This is what iPulse is exactly doing in the body, my dear friends. It neutralizes your free radicals. It eliminates the destructive free radicals out of your body. So whenever the destruction of the free radical happens, automatically the resistance improves inside your body. Once the resistance improves in your body, automatically your bodies can be protected with all kinds of dreadful diseases in the future. I hope you got my point clear. So as you all know, iPulse has a lot of significant benefits. Starting from your cardiovascular benefits, it has antioxidant benefits, it has immune boosting benefits as well. Apart from that, it also can improve the quality of life in patients suffering from different kinds of cancers. It also has very good effect on the neurological benefits or the memory enhancing attributes, where it strengthens the memory as well as strengthens the nervous system. And last but not the least, it can also be given in case of diabetes population, because iPulse is a very good product which can combat the complications of diabetes. Again, I'm trying to repeat this. It is a very good product for combating or limiting or inhibiting the complications of diabetes, my dear friends. I hope you got my point clear. One last point I want to include here. This is what the bird's eye view of iPulse I gave you today. We also have a wonderful publication of iPulse which is available on our website www.i-pulse.in. If someone has not seen the publication, please go through the website. Once you go through the website, there is a validation tab on the right top corner. Click on the validation tab. A PDF document of our research paper will open. You can please go through the publication and use it for your purpose, prospecting purpose. Even with the doctors, the trial, which is a clinical trial, is published on our website on this wonderful product iPulse, which says this is a very good polyherbal drink, especially in combating generalized weakness, improving the resistance as well as immunity in various patients. So this is actually a clinical trial which is done in the hospitals in front of expertise doctors in a place called as the Country University in Tamil Nadu, where expertise doctors has done this wonderful clinical trial on this product, where I also as one of the authors have published this particular paper in an international publication. It is not a local publication, it is an international publication which is seen especially you can see it on our website iPulse.in. Please click on the validation tab. You will receive this PDF document and you can use it for your various prospecting purposes, my dear friends. So iPulse is also beneficial in diabetes patients, where you should consume 20 ml in the morning and 20 ml in the night, half an hour before your food. So the next important thing is it is also good for blood pressure, especially in case of low and high blood pressure. You can definitely use iPulse. It can be taken from 1 year old to the old age. That is what is the lifespan or the age span of this particular iPulse. It can be taken at least for a minimum period of 3 months. It can be increased as long as you desire it. It can be taken to longer periods of time without worrying much about the side effects or the adverse effects, my dear friends. Well, the most important thing is you should consume 30 ml of iPulse in the morning and 30 ml in the night, half an hour before your food. This is what the dosage is. But I would like to tell you one important point here. People who are suffering from low blood pressure, low hemoglobin count and low body weight, they can consume 30 ml twice daily, half an hour after your food. This will give you beneficial results. And even during pregnancy and lactation up to 6 months, iPulse can be safely consumed. And during the lactation period, leaving the first month, from second month onwards, one can safely consume this wonderful product called as iPulse, my dear friends. I hope you have got the understanding of this wonderful product, iPulse, which is relevant to the current scenario, where in our immune systems have to be strengthened. Your immune system has to become strong. Your resistance has to increase, so that even in the future, our human bodies can be protected with all kinds of dreadful diseases in the future, my dear friends, by consuming a wonderful product called as iPulse. I hope you have understood this wonderful concept of iPulse for your own knowledge. I hope the points are clear to you, my dear friends. So thanks for patient watching. So now I am taking up the questions. So now this is a question answer time. So initially I'll be taking up the questions which were left unanswered last week, followed by the today's question. So my colleague Ms. Santoshini has collected the questions for me today. So the first question that I am taking here is from Mr. Abhishek. Can iPulse be used as a topical agent other than consuming it? A very important question actually. Most of them have told that we are applying iPulse on the face, or things like that on the skin. Well, our research doesn't go by those lines. We have clearly told you to consume the product and not apply the product. I hope the point is clear. If you are applying the product, well, it doesn't cause any harm to the body, but as the paper goes, as the research goes, as the science goes, it is always important for an antioxidant product to be consumed. I hope this point is clear to everyone. So the next question I'm seeing here is, why doctors are not recommending our products, sir? One important thing I want to tell you about this: our products are categorized as proprietary Ayurvedic health promoter. Again, I am repeating this statement. They are called as proprietary Ayurvedic health promoter under the Drugs and the Cosmetic Act, Department of Ayush, Government of India. Well, the products which are actually coming under this category need not be prescribed by the doctors. Need not be prescribed by the doctors. But at the same point of time, the company is investing a lot of its budget in doing the scientific validation of these products. Once the scientific validation is completed, even the doctors have an option of prescribing this product, my dear friends. I hope you got my point clear. So the next question that I am seeing here is, where can we get nutrition values for iPulse, like vitamin presence in milligrams and all? Well, you will be able to get all these things in a span of 1 or 2 months from now, wherein we will be releasing the nutritional information of all the products, my dear friends. I hope you got my point clear. So the next question that I am seeing here is, sir, can dialysis patient consume iPulse and iCoffee? Absolutely yes. But one simple rule that everyone needs to follow: whenever a person is undergoing kidney dialysis, please do not consume any of the product during the day of the dialysis, on the day of the dialysis. Leaving that day, other days, for example, if a person is undergoing dialysis for 2 days in a week, of those 2 days you should not give our products. Remaining 4 days or 5 days, you can definitely give all the products, my dear friends. I hope you got my point clear. So the next question that I am seeing here is, so should we use iPulse for anxiety situations? As I told you, iPulse is a very important antioxidant, a generalized health supplement for neurological support. Anxiety is a neurological problem. Definitely iPulse consumption will cause the relaxation, will boost your resistance, so automatically the anxiety levels can calm down. I hope you got my point clear. So the next question, the last question of the last week that I am taking here is iPulse good for hair fall problem? And which age group may get good result out of it? See, again, I want to tell you here, So far as your hair fall problem is concerned, we don't have any scientific validation to say that antioxidants which like iPulse, which contains the superfruits or the berries, is good for hair related problems, my dear friends. I hope you got my point clear. So we don't have a validation on this particular issue. So I do not recommend or suggest this wonderful product for hair fall conditions because we don't have a scientific substantiation for this. I hope you got my point clear. So now this is now the next set of questions for today what we have taken. The first question is from Mr. Kiran Kumar. So I want the company certificates. Please share this with me. Mr. Kiran Kumar, I would like to tell you one thing. Please send us a mail on doctor@indusviva.com asking for the company's scientific credentials. So we will share you each and every paper. Suppose if you are not able to download it on our website, we will be happy to share you all our certificates, my dear friend. I think you can just send us a mail immediately today itself. We'll send you that. So the next question is from Miss Rose. Can iPulse be used during pregnancy? As I told you, during the first 6 months of pregnancy, you can definitely and safely use iPulse. After 6 months, we don't suggest it as our scientific validation do not suggest this. After the delivery happens, first month of delivery, you should not give this. From second month onwards, you can safely give not only iPulse, all our different products of Indus Viva can be given during the period of lactation also. I hope my point is clear. So the next question that I am seeing here is from Mr. Sampath. Can I suggest iPulse to dialysis patient? I think I've answered this question in the last week's questions just now. So the next question is from Mr. Saijal. Can I give this iPulse to white blood count is more and red blood cells are less? Absolutely yes. Most of the hematological conditions where the blood cell variations happen, iPulse can be given as an antioxidant because antioxidants can definitely improve the red blood cell, especially the hemoglobin count inside the body, my dear friends. I hope you got my point clear. So the next question that I am seeing is from Mr. Totakara Varghese. Is there any problem if we do not take food after half an hour? What happens if we take 60 ml in the morning itself? See, there are two parts of the questions here. The first part of the question is there a problem if we don't consume food after we consume iPulse? What exactly can happen here if you don't consume any food is probably the gastritis issues. The gas problems might increase inside the body if you don't consume optimum quantity of food half an hour after you consume iPulse. That is one thing. But drink a lot of water. Suppose if you are not consuming some part of the food, drink a lot of fluids or liquids like fruit juices. Such things can be used. The second part of the question is, how about taking 60 ml of iPulse in the morning itself? No, we don't suggest this. Always a divided doses is very important. Always try to divide the doses. 30 ml in the morning and 30 ml in the night. Enough antioxidants can pervade. Enough antioxidants can circulate across your body if you take this in divided doses, my dear friend. Don't take it at once. At once taking it will not have enough benefits. I hope you got my point clear. So the next question that I am seeing here is from Ms. Suhasini. Can I recommend iPulse for hydrocephalus of 5-year-old boy? Absolutely, as I told you, from 1 year onwards, iPulse can be safely used even in children, my dear friends. I hope you got my point clear. You can definitely give them 30 ml in the morning and 30 ml in the night without any dividing, without any cutting in the doses. So you can give 60 ml in a day. So divided by 2. So the next question that I am seeing here is from Mr. Kaushik. Mr. Kaushik is asking, sir, can CKD patient have iPulse in a regular basis? Absolutely. As I told you, even in case of dialysis, it is the same, the same, the physiology which happens here also, the same mechanism which happens here also. Definitely in both the conditions, CKD in the sense it is called as chronic kidney disease for everybody's information. So definitely you can have 30 ml 2 times. So suppose if a person is undergoing dialysis, it is better not to give on the day of dialysis. On the remaining days, definitely you can give iPulse in a very safe way and in a very efficacious way. So the next question I am taking here is from Ms. Krishnaveni Bommineni. Some of the customers are complaining about GIT disturbances like flatulence and bloating after having iPulse. What could be the problem? Again, as I told you, whenever you are consuming iPulse, during the course of consumption of iPulse, it is always important for you to consume optimum amount of liquids, especially the water consumption around about 3.5 to 4 liters per day. You can also consume a lot of fruit juices, which can also help you, cope up with such problems like gastric disturbances. I hope you got my point clear. So the last question of the day that I am taking here is from Mr. Pankaj Rai. I'm giving iPulse to my daughter who is around 14 years old to build her immunity. I'm giving 15 ml iPulse juice daily, or should I increase the dose, or should I give it at this particular level? So Mr. Pankaj, what I would like to suggest you here is, as I told you, from 1 year onwards till 100 years, you can give 30 ml of iPulse twice daily, irrespective of the age. So definitely you can give 30 ml in the morning and 30 ml in the night, half an hour before your food, for your daughter, so that the immunity levels, the resistance levels increases, my dear friends. You don't have to cut the doses. I hope you got my point clear. So thank you very much, all the enthusiastic Vivites, for posing your wonderful queries to me. I hope this questioning again continues, for longer duration like this. See, I would like to tell you that if some of the questions were left unanswered today, I'll be able to take up those questions on next Monday afternoon, which will be another iPulse day, my dear friends. So don't have to worry about that. My colleagues are collecting the questions for me. So thank you very much for your patient watching. So have a very nice day ahead as well. So I hope this questioning continues ahead. So, and one more thing I want to tell you, I want to repeat this point again. Facebook Live Ask the Doctor is going to happen every day at 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon from now onwards, whereas the Indus Viva INC or the Facebook Live for the US Vivites will happen as it was earlier. It is at 10 p.m. in the night on Fridays only, which will be around about 11:30 in the morning in the United States time. So thank you so much, all the Vivites, for your patient watching and your questioning. So this is Dr. Balu Kolar, Head of Product Development and Training, signing off from the desk at Viva Tower, Indus Viva Health Sciences Corporate Office at Bangalore. See you again tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 p.m. again. I'll be talking about another wonderful product of Indus Viva, our one and only iCoffee, my dear friends. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day ahead. Bye.